Every time I looked in the mirror, I felt that I looked very tired and very old, and I really felt that it was time to have something done, because as you get older, everything starts going downhill in a lot of ways. Well, I needed to bring it up again. How I found out about this technique was through Dr. Mulholland. I went along with a girlfriend and we went to see him regarding all sorts of cosmetic surgery.
There are 3 candidates for the Pan-G lift. Those who are really quite young, too young for cosmetic surgery. They're starting to see some aging facial changes, and the Pan-G offers them a lift without the risk. Then there's the middle group, sort of like yourself. Not old enough where surgery would be the only alternative, but old enough that 3 weeks out of your life is really a lot of downtime. You're active, you're busy, and you just can't at this point in your life. Yet the Pan-G allows you to get that lift effect. What we're going to do today is 3 components of the Pan-G lift. We're going to do the Mayo Facial, we're going to do the Sono Facial, and we're going to do the sonic peel. I've hooked you up to this apparatus because we're going to be exercising your facial muscles, the same muscles that are drooping. It's important that we have some resistance. If you imagine going to a gym and standing in front of a mirror and doing a curl for 6 hours with no weight, your bicep will look exactly the same size. You have to put some weight on it. And that's what these elastics have allowed us to do, is put some weight on your facial muscles while we exercise them. The ones that elevate the corner of your mouth.
The procedure was fairly uncomfortable to start off with, because it is quite painful, because it's actually pulling at your muscles and your skin is being tightened. They use elastic to pull your skin tight and then pull your muscles. So there are various parts of your face that you really do feel the pain, and particularly around your teeth area. Because of the metal fillings that we have, it feels like you have tremendous toothache in both your sides of your face. And then the hair area, you feel like it's pulling at your hair.
These products will penetrate deeply into your skin and, again, stimulate production of collagen, stimulate growth of elastin, and fade away some of the age spots and sun damage that have developed over years and years in the sun.
But it's like anything else. It was a few minutes, no pain, no gain. Having had the Pan-G and becoming involved in cosmetic surgery and going to see a cosmetic surgeon has made a big impact on my life. It has become a part of my life because I never used to talk about it before. Now I talk about it and everybody talks about it, and it seems to be the only thing everybody talks about.
Actually, you look even better than last time I saw you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You have more shine on your skin. It looks, it's very glowy and...
And I've only had 2 treatments since I saw you last.
Maybe it was an accumulation.
It could be, it could be.
How many treatments altogether?
20.
Wow.
So now I'm going to look at my before shots and look at them and say, oh my God, I look so disgusting. Oh, this is terrible. I look like my grandmother, let alone my mother. I can see quite a few improvements. I can see particularly the skin tone is incredible. And the droopiness, I didn't realize it was that obvious how I've improved in that respect. I like the procedure because I don't have to get cut at this point in my life, but later on I do want to go and have, because the actual having cut and having cosmetic surgery makes a tremendous difference. Much, much better than this one does. I'm quite happy with this one for the moment, but I am very keen to get the other one done as well, definitely.
I don't want to see stretched face with looking as if you're running out of skin or whatever. She has to look natural, and if that's what the end result is, and she's decided to have it, of course you have to support someone that way.
$3,900, which is the cost of this whole series, for 20, I don't think that's excessive. I mean, of course, not everybody can afford it, but I would say the majority could. We have our choices, and we choose what we want to spend our money on. And I like to spend it on my face.
It's depressing.
I met Hugh many years ago. We used to work for the same hairdressing company in Australia. There's so many things about Hugh I love. His personality is just great. Everybody loves him. He loves dancing like I do. He loves people like I do. And it's just great having a husband who loves your friends.
People are having facelifts more and more, and a lot of them are having surgical facelifts. In our industry, it happens a lot because as you get older, people, and it's mainly ladies that are working on stage or working in front of camera on television or training, and it's a younger industry, so it is becoming more common for ladies to have their eyes done or their lips done. And it certainly makes a big difference. We have a personal friend who had it done, and she looked fantastic, and she still does.
Okay, we're gonna get some lunch and some drinks.
Get some wine open.
We are hungry. Oh, it's raining, and there goes our hairdos.
My girlfriends that I meet for lunch, we talk about all sorts of things. We always talk about cosmetic surgery since I started the Panji. We talk about surgery. One wants to have a neck done, one wants to have lips done. Each person wants to have something done.
So, Carol, where do you see the biggest change?
Yourself. The biggest change is probably all the lines have gone. And
Your forehead.
honestly feels like I've had a lift.
I've had glycolic peels on my
Same
face. I
thing,
started a
same
few years
thing.
ago, and I like the way they
What do you
make my
think?
skin look more radiant. But I'd like more, and I like your option because it's non-intrusive.
It was after 1 week that someone noticed the change, and they noticed it especially around my eyes. And at that stage, I hadn't had any Botox or my lips or anything else done. And they said there was a glow in my face. I find that a lot more people in the media have had a lot of procedures. So that's basically what we talk about a lot. And we have a lot of fun comparing, and even people in the media have noticed a tremendous difference in what I've had done. They keep saying, you've had something done, or gee, you look great. I wonder what it, you change your hair color, which is something I have done all the time. But they notice a difference because they are so aware of changes to people's faces and their makeup, etc., and their clothes, stuff like that. Well, I've been going through this Pan-G system with Dr. Mulholland.
Yes.
And it's revitalized my face and raised it a fraction.
Quite amazing.
is.
I noticed a big difference with, within like 2 months.
Our problem is once you have something done, everything else looks bad. You want to get everything done.
So this is it. So you do something, this is a big change. So you want to do more.
Yes.
You look beautiful.
Thank you very much. I absolutely
How
love
you
it.
feel?
Bye-bye. I feel just wonderful.
Great,
Thank you. It's
great.
just gorgeous. I love it so much. Thank you.
The last time I felt confident about my appearance would probably be about 2